Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another cereal battle. I'm just going to jump straight into it. Someone left in the comments about how I look at the monitor, like I look at my face instead of the camera. So I'm going to move this towards a little bit more in line, but I'm going to try to do a better job of looking at you guys. We're going Honey Bunches of Oats versus Raisin Bran Crunch. These are two that I had around the house, so wanted to do these already, so here we go. Raisin Bran Crunch versus Honey Bunches of Oats. Snapshot looking at the nutritional facts of the two. You've got a pretty heavy carb load in these two. I just got done walking on the treadmill, so I got a little bit of a shiny face going, so it is what it is. You know, if I'm going to do these cereal reviews, I got to be able to burn some of these carbs off. So pretty heavy carb load between the two. Honey Bunches of Oats has 34 grams of carbohydrates. Raisin Bran Crunch has 46, so pretty heavy carb load. Probably not a keto or paleo friendly cereal. Added sugars, pretty interesting. The new dietary guidelines came out, I think, this past week. All these labels, they now have to have added sugars, which I don't remember what it said in the guidelines, but they try to limit added sugar. I think they said if you're 2 years old or younger, to have no added sugar. So like added sugar would, I guess, be anything that's not just a naturally occurring sugar, like I guess fruit, which kind of makes sense, but at the same time, like sugar is sugar. You can't just eat, you know, a ton of sugar, even fruit sugar, and expect for it to like not count. So like, for example, milk has 0 added sugars. I don't know if you can see that. Included 0 added sugars, because they say it's just naturally occurring in milk. There's sugar in milk. So it's an interesting little thing. I don't know how much it makes that much of a difference. I mean, yeah, I think it's important to watch out for added sugar, but it's also, I think, important to watch out for total sugar as well, if you're trying to maintain a healthy diet, healthy weight, and so on. All right, that's enough of my spiel. Let's just get into the review here. We got Raisin Bran Crunch and Honey Bunches of Oats. So two flaky cereals with some oats, some bunches. I'm a fan of both, but let's see how they do toe to toe. I went ahead and poured them because my computer had to update, so I went ahead and poured them. So I'm going to try to streamline this thing a little bit and make it a little bit quicker. I'm going to start out with the Raisin Bran Crunch. I think raisins have quite a bit of sugar too. I guess about 6 grams of sugar maybe comes from the raisins, because it's got 19 grams of total sugar, but 13 added sugar. So raisins do quite add a little bit of sugar. So you gotta watch out for those raisins. But they're like a fruit, I guess. You know, they're kind of like a naturally occurring sugar, I guess, is what they say. Alrighty, let's try this out. Raisin Bran Crunch. I'm a fan of Raisin Bran Crunch. I like Raisin Bran as well, but I like this one too. Probably because it has more sugar. Sorry, I'm sorry. I keep looking at the monitor. I'm sorry. Solid. Just want to say, if you're one of those people where like the sound of chewing bothers you, this show's probably not for you. It doesn't bother me. I kind of like the sound. But just thought I'd throw that out there. I will say I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with the slurpy sound. Even as I'm playing it back and editing it, it can get a little bit much. So, you know, the milk slurpy sound. I'll try to do a better job. Also, probably shouldn't be talking with food in my mouth. This is really good. I really like Raisin Bran Crunch a lot. It's got quite a bit of sugar, so we gotta consider that. If you're trying to watch your sugar content, this isn't the one for you. 19 grams of sugar, that's without the milk too. You add in a 3/4 cup of milk, you're up to 28 grams of sugar. Now you got 4 grams of fiber, so maybe it kind of balances out that glycemic response, but It's got quite a bit of sugar, but a soda has what, 70 grams in a can of soda, something like that. So I mean, pick your poison. Really good. I really like Raisin Bran Crunch a lot. Honey Bunches of Oats, I remember these coming out, I think when I was in like high school, and they were really good. I remember eating them. The ones with the almonds is the ones that I used to eat. So I figured I'd just go with the honey roasted for the review. But yeah, I remember them when they came on the scene and seeing commercials and stuff.
You smelling around? I smell cookies. I said, oh no, you just smell me. I just got out of work. That's Honey Bunches of Oats. That's all. I said, don't eat me now.
I remember also when Raisin Bran Crunch came out, too.
You know what I love about Raisin Bran Crunch? All the delicious raisins.
I like the crunchy flakes and the granola clusters. You know, that's why it says crunch on there.
Yeah, but raisins are before crunch on the box. Even Bran made it before crunch.
Yeah, but look how big the word crunch is. I mean, it just dominates the box.
I like the box because in the middle of the word Kellogg's is hello, like a British greeting. Hello, governor.
Honey Bunches of Oats, honey roasted. Let's see what we're working with here. So right off the bat, the flakes are a lot less sweet, which again, this one only has 9 grams of sugar per cup. So it's got less sugar and it tastes less sweet. But yeah, the flakes, they're the corn flake, the really bland looking. They're not frosted. So yeah, they're not very sweet. They taste like corn flakes. I feel like the sweetness comes from the little clusters of oat and honey and maybe some cinnamon in there. But yeah, it's I mean, and I don't know if it's like one of those things where, you know, after having the sweet cereal first, this tastes even less sweet. But again, I'm sorry, I keep looking at the monitor. Yeah, it doesn't taste very sweet. It really doesn't. It's good, and I feel like there's a pretty large following of Honey Bunches of Oats fans out there. I was just at Sam's earlier today, and they had the big boxes with the almonds. So I mean, obviously, there's there's people out there that really like them, and I think they are probably pretty healthy. So they're really not bad. Pretty good. Not bad. Not sure if it's a fair match, just because, like I said, the sugar content. You're going 13 grams of added sugar versus 8 grams. That's pretty significant. But I have to pick a winner. And while I'm sure there's many of you out there that love Honey Bunches of Oats, my winner this evening is Raisin Bran Crunch. A little glare. It's, man, yeah, I got a little bit of a sweet tooth, but, you know, it's got a little bit of fiber in there, got some minerals and stuff. I'm sure that those were, I don't know if they were added like after the fact. I don't know how they do that, to be honest with you. But it's really good. I really like Raisin Bran Crunch. It's one of my faves. But yeah, if you're on a high carb diet, this might be the one for you. With the milk, you're getting 56 grams of carbs. So yeah. I guess if you're maybe burning a lot of energy, maybe you're an athlete. I'm sorry, I keep looking at myself in the monitor. If you're an athlete and you're burning a lot of energy, burning some carbs, you need that extra energy in your tank, this may be the cereal for you. It's pretty good. I like it. A little bit of raisins in there. So yeah, our winner tonight, Raisin Bran Crunch. I like Honey Bunches of Oats as well, but just not as sweet. So let's get the thumbnail in here. That looks good. All right, y'all have a good night. I hope y'all are doing well. TikTok, I guess, is getting banned. I just hit 100,000 followers, so you know, it is what it is. Oh well. Side note, if there's a lot there with the whole China and you know, I don't know how much y'all been following all that stuff with the Muslims there, and some sticky stuff going on. So if there is Chinese ties to the app and it's a national security threat, or even if China's got some you know, dirty laundry, so to speak, which I know many countries do, but if they're trying to hide some stuff, then yeah, if TikTok needs to be pulled and we need to stop producing as much stuff as we do in China, if there's an issue there. I'm not as educated as I'm sure some of you are on it. I'm trying to educate myself, but man, that's a big rabbit trail, and I probably didn't even want to open that can of worms. But if you got any opinions on it and want to inform me, feel free to do so in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. Hope y'all are doing well, and we will talk to y'all next time. Peace.
Milk and cereal. Milk and cereal. Milk and cereal. Cereal and milk.
Wow. It is a lot sweeter. Not as good soggy. Man, I really can't even finish it. It's really sweet. Ooh. Side review, if we're going from the like soggy, Honey Bunches of Oats would probably win, because there's something about bleh.